Hi everyone, it's me again, Mr. Alan, and today we have our guest speaker, Kayla. So she has already talked with us about her experience in university admissions. Hi, Kayla. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Kayla. So Kayla is again, she is an undergraduate student in University of Exeter, England, and her major is the sports and exercise science. In your video, you have participated in the Football Society and also learned about playing boxing and like so
Yeah.
many different classes. Your student life is really fruitful, but I believe it's quite stressful sometimes with the scheduling, the busy packed schedule. So how do you strike this balance between like schoolwork and your activity life?
So for me, it's not too bad. We train twice a week and we usually have games once a week if we're doing the Bucks League, which is like the
Mm,
competitive league amongst universities here. And the university actually give you the option at the beginning of the year with your timetable um, to select Wednesday afternoons off learning. So they make sure that your timetable doesn't have anything in this session where you'd be playing buck sports.
mm,
So the matches are usually Wednesday afternoon, and the university give you the option to make sure nothing's scheduled then. That way you're not missing out
mm,
on any lectures or any learning time that's just scheduled around your sports. So most universities are really accommodating of it because it's a really nice way to have an outlet from learning and a great way to make friends at university.
mm,
So they also try and schedule your training sessions around it. So this year, my training was at 7 a.m. on a Tuesday and 5 p.m. on a Friday. So they were outside of learning
mm.
times, and it meant that it never took away from my learning or my education. It was
Right.
just something as an addition, something that I get to go and do to give myself 2 hours not thinking about doing any work or any university
Mm,
stuff, just going and having fun with new people who are now like really close friends of mine, and doing something you really enjoy as well.
mhm. So do you have any differences of expectation before and after joining the society?
So I thought initially it would literally be 2 training sessions a week and one game, and that would be it. Like the society would just be training and playing a game. But there's actually a huge social side to each society.
Oh,
So every society has a social during the week. In Exeter, it's on a Wednesday evening. So you finish your Bucks game, and win or lose, everyone turns up to the social in the evening where it usually involves getting dressed up in some ridiculous themed outfit. So I think one we had a Mario Kart theme, and everyone got given a different character. And I think I had to dress up as one of those little sunflower things. So I went out walking through town, face painted brown and loads of yellow petals over me and in all green. I looked ridiculous. And there were people walking around as Mario and the Princess Peach, I think it is, so many ridiculous things. And we all then end up at a place, and you have the option to do loads of crazy activities or just sit and have a drink and just enjoy being with your friends. And then it can lead to going on a night out where you can go clubbing if you want, but you don't have to. So there's massive social side to joining a sports team, which I didn't expect at all. But I'm really glad that I joined and I do get to experience it.
you participated the sports club and some activities in the school. Any recommended activities or institutions or societies outside the university?
Oh, I actually don't know. I know here there are a few sporting wise, there are a few like local clubs that do
Mm,
football, cricket, tennis. I think there's even there's a squash club in Exeter as well, and
mm,
maybe even badminton. But I know there's a lot of local ones. So if you aren't too keen on getting involved in the university, there are loads of local clubs that usually are
mm,
like looking for people to come and join them anyway. So the opportunity is there. But I always think if you can do it through the university, you meet more students, you meet
Yeah,
more people around your age. Sometimes you even meet people on your course that you'd never talked to before,
true.
but you then talk to them through a society. And then
Mm,
it's just a nicer, more, it makes the environment a bit more homely if you're
mm,
mingling with people
yeah,
your own.
yeah, that's
But if
true.
it's not really your thing, there are usually loads of opportunities in the local area to get involved in something.
Mm. Does your sports club collaborate with the other institutions? I mean, not the university, like collaborate with the other like governmental or commercial institutes?
Yeah, so my football club this year, we partnered with Exeter City, the local football team,
Mm-hmm.
and we're doing some volunteering there. So we're volunteering to help coach the younger kids, or they also have so they have coaching opportunities with younger kids, people from the disabled community were able to go in and help
Mm,
them and teach them
mm,
how to play football. And also from the older community, the community of elders around us. So there's loads of
mm.
ways we've been involved with other people around, and even if it's not with like the outside institutions, there's a lot of within the university that the clubs that do what we call joint socials. So
Right.
yeah, the football team joint with the cricket team and the women's basketball team all did a load of online socials because of COVID, we weren't able to do stuff with over 30 people. So we had about 100 people on a Zoom call, all taking part in a workout session that one of the girls was running. And then we did a quiz one night. And as you can imagine, it's hard enough with like 3 people on a Zoom call. So hundreds of us was, oh my gosh.
And everyone doing their own exercise, the
Oh
sports.
yeah. We had about like 100 people on the screen all doing jumping jacks.
Yeah.
But the opportunities to collaborate with other teams within the university or other societies even, there's a lot going on. So you're never going to be sat in your room with nothing to do. There's always something to do. And that's why I'm so overly excited for people to join societies, because I think it's such an important part of your university experience.
So, um, if there's a chance you could do better, anything you would like to manage better for a more fruitful study? Or you can say
Um,
no.
I didn't join the football team in my first year, and I
Mhm.
think I regret that. I was coming back from injury towards the beginning of the year, but I wish I joined in the second part of the year. So that's why
Mm,
I'm such an advocate for going out and joining stuff in first year and making friends from the get-go, because I
right.
missed out on that and I joined in second year where there was already quite a few groups of people, and
Mm,
thankfully like everyone was so welcome, so it didn't make too much of a difference. But having what I have now, where I have like football every other day and like I've got so much going on, and it's never too much. It's not
mm.
like, oh my God, I've got to go to this and I have this to do. It's like, oh, I actually have this tomorrow. So I always recommend just, yeah, that was my regret, just not going and starting it soon enough.
Mm. Well, university student life has to start from the beginning. Join
Yeah.
something, meet friends in that very first beginning.
Yeah, you've got to throw yourself, even if it's a bit of an uncomfortable situation at first, because you've got to put yourself out there. Like I was never the most outgoing person. Like I could quite happily stay in my room, but I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go out and say hi to people I've never met before. And then now I'm saying hi to them because we're going out for like dinner on a Thursday because we're great friends now. So you've got to put yourself out there, even if it's a bit more than you're used to.
Mm,
Everyone's doing it. Like most people come to university not knowing anybody else around. So you're all in the same boat. Everyone is just as nervous as you are. Everyone is just as terrified at starting university and seeing all these new faces. So you've got nothing to lose. You may as well go join something you like. You'll make friends for sure. It's a great way to do it.
thank you so much. My last question then. As
Mhm.
usual, I will ask my guest speaker to share one word, a word that could be a suggestion, could be a recommendation, a word that summarizes your current undergraduate study. So, what word you would like to share to the students?
Oh, this is really hard. I'm not sure I have one word.
The most important word,
Enjoyment.
enjoyment.
That's my most important one. You've got to enjoy your academic side. You've got to enjoy your social side.
Hmm.
There's so much to enjoy. There's so much to enjoy about it.
Yeah, I think enjoyment and also being proactive in
Yeah,
learning and
definitely.
meeting people are
Yeah.
quite important as well. Yeah. Right. Really, thank you so much, Kayla, for all your sharing. I really like chatting with you. Like so much like energy, happiness, and I can really see that how you enjoy your student life. You participate in lots of different things. You share your how to involve yourself to be in the university group with your friends.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I really wish you graduate successfully and you have a great master degree soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And the sunny day, no rainy day
Yeah, me too.
in England. Great, thank you so much. And
Thank you.
I will see you guys in the next episode with our another news guest speaker. See you and thanks, Kayla. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.